There we go.
That's right.
Kind of like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
the days we're living in. Zoom shakalaka. Welcome, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. Always something good going on the North End, and
Everywhere in the world, and today on this planet, right here and now, we have our honorable Mayor Quentin Hart joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And
Thank you.
like, yes.
As always, the pleasure is mine. So I thank the both of you and Ed and Agnes and everybody. So thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's our pleasure. We are so happy that we were able to be a part of the City Hall studio production. And we got a shout out to our crew for playing our intro for us and working with us in this modern technology age, Chaveevah.
yes, yes, absolutely. The technology, to give it more of a feel of what we usually do. And we also, right here at the top of our show, want to at the same time shout out our sponsors. Shout out
Oh,
to,
yeah, yeah.
yes, shout out to
Go
Sharina
ahead.
Salas and CUNA Mutual for their support of North End Update. And Matt Gilbert, Mr. Greatness, thank you. And hey, we can't forget about the Ferguson real estate team.
That's right. They're doing what makes them awesome by and making us all look good in the process. So thank you to our sponsors and our crew. Mayor Hart, you can be really proud of that crew you got down there.
You know what? No, I'm talking, look, we try to get it together,
Oh
right?
my goodness.
Oh, okay.
We,
Yeah, we are supposed to have Derrick. Yeah, all he has to do is click on the link, and hopefully he should just be in our waiting room. I
I
thought it
mean,
was that simple.
he called and asked me, right? Because you remember, I'm supposed to solve everything, right?
You're that guy.
I'm the mayor, right?
That's
The
right.
governor mayor.
You're that guy that's putting out fires and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
Mayor,
just trying not to start him.
right? And did he get it settled? Is he not able to click? Is that it, or because he
Uh,
can't
I,
go?
I hung up on him because saw my audio wasn't on, right?
Okay.
I told him to click a button, so I'm hoping that works.
Okay. All right.
Do
And
you
we
need to let
will,
him in?
of course, I'm going to let him in.
Cause
Actually,
he,
I would love to let him in, but he's not in my waiting room. And like I said, somebody should have thought to practice with Derrick Holmes before, but I'm guessing that it's not working. So,
I would, but you need to just take the accountability for it. Well, I will. It's my fault.
well, actually, I'm not going to point fingers, but Chaveevah was supposed to be working on this.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I knew when the axe fell, it was gonna fall on me anyway.
No. All right. Well, I think what the answer to this situation is blowing in the wind. So we'll just have to continue in prayer, and we'll have to get Derrick on a practice session and do it right another day. Unless I see him in the waiting room, he's welcome to come in. All right. So newsflash, birthday people, since Derrick Holmes is not going to be singing to you as we planned, or may not be, Mayor Hart, you get the honors today.
I mean, we could like push it further back and then we can bring him, but I can't change the show, right? So we're singing right now.
Okay.
Are we?
We meaning you.
Yeah.
We are not singing. Do you want to pause and get Derrick on here the right way?
I will. I am going to.
You're not running the show, but I think it's a great idea. This could be a show in itself. We are a reality show. Let's talk to Derrick on the phone. How much fun is this? So listen, Chaveevah, while he's doing that, let's talk about our Soul Town. We've got a wonderful addition to the Soul Town. This month, we've got the Soul Town Review, and it's talking about some really awesome things, Chaveevah.
Yes, for sure. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you could get into. There is actually an article in there about 7 steps to starting your spiritual journey. If you enjoy advice, there's 3 advice columnists in there, and one of them is Hey Steve. I like him because he just lays stuff right out there. No sugarcoating. Like this is what it is. Yeah.
Right, right. I like that part as well. I think Mayor is giving Derrick some instruction, and hopefully, I'll see him in the waiting room soon. And so, thank you, our viewers, for standing by. Ed, what are our people talking about? Are they out there? Does anybody want to ask us a question? We have our Ed with us.
Well, you've got a few comments on Facebook. Deb Berry says, "You girls got it." Joyce Ann Wilder says, "That's my guy."
Yes.
Mary Cagley says, "You guys are wonderfully funny. Love ya."
Thanks, Mary.
And Joyce Ann Wilder says she wants to see his face. I'm assuming she's talking about Derrick Holmes and trying to get him on the Zoom. So people are watching and waiting.
I know it's a great show. We know we got some great guests, and we're having technical difficulties. Mayor, are you with us now?
Yeah, I told him to turn his phone off all the way off, power down and power up, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so good.
Isn't that the answer to everything?
Pretty much.
Seems like it. Yep.
Quite often. All
but
right.
he's like, turn it down for what? Power down for what? So I'm like, okay. All right.
Okay. Well, the thing about it is we missed you this month on the third Friday. So we're just going to let you go ahead and take over the show and tell everyone how they can get their copy of the Soul Town.
To get your copy of the Soul Town, Earth's Beauty Supply, new subscribers will receive a Soul Town mask with their subscription, and they'll soon be celebrating 4 years and giving away all types of prizes. So you can go to the soultownmagazine.com, or you can contact Chillin at area code 319-505-4020, 505-4020.
All right.
That's right. And we got articles with Derrick Holmes in there. We've got Big Q, who's just recently announced some amazing, great news about working at Wartburg now, taking on a position there.
Yeah.
Great addition. So get your copy today. Chaveevah, we got that Friday runway, Mayor Hart. Have you been keeping up with all the fashions we've been showing?
Of course. But who do you have today?
Well, actually, today we're not going to have one, but just this past Friday we had Ty Smith of Bodied by Ty, and Sherman Wise hopped in and said a few words, talking about their apparel and fitness gear that Ty has to offer. But we will be doing something again pretty soon, so that's definitely something to look forward to.
Exactly. We're really looking forward to that. We've been all over town. We were over there with Vera Wallace's daughter. What's the baby's name? Chaveevah.
Shantae.
That's how we talk. Shantae Wallakin, just all over town, doing some great things with a lot of different fashions and designers. So keep tuned in for that. And we got to remember that today is High Five Friday.
That's right. High Five Fridays at Royal Legacy. And this is every Friday is your chance to give Royal Legacy students a high five by donating $5 on this or any Friday. Let you in on a little secret. You can donate more than $5 if you want to. And it goes towards supporting their outstanding educational programming.
That's Right. RLCA Waterloo /support. Give today, or you can go to their Cash App, which is $ RLCA Waterloo. Please donate today. Also, we got to say congratulations to our prize winner. And she won one of these beautiful, beautiful baby dolls that's handmade by Chaveevah. Do you like this one, Mayor?
Oh, he's muted.
He's muted again. But anyway, this one, I think Lindsay, what is her name?
Lindsay Peters.
Peters.
He needs a passcode.
There's no such thing. He
There's
doesn't
no
need a
such
pass.
thing.
He just needs to click on the link.
You just need to click on the link.
It's a reality show. Okay, it's all fun. Derrick will get in, I'm sure. Otherwise, you know what? We're going to do another show later on this evening.
I'm coming back when you do that then. I want to be on that show.
I know that's right.
So I'm going to leave now so I can come back when you.
Are you serious? Oh, no, y'all both going to bail on us.
No, I'm not serious.
Okay, we can. You said you're dead serious?
I am happy that I did my high five though while we were talking. Right. So that's what I'm talking about.
There you go, multitasking.
Right.
I'm talking about it. Be about it. Yeah.
Right.
So now, as you all also know, every Friday we have a Margot's Waterloo Proud moment.
Yes, we do. And this week, Mayor, would you do the honors of telling us all about the Margot's Waterloo Proud history moment question?
All right. This question, Margot's Waterloo Proud moment. The singer-songwriter was born in Salis, Mississippi and raised in Waterloo, Iowa, and is best known for the song, Put a Little Love in Your Heart.
That's right. And we have a picture.
I almost read the answer.
Don't read the answer, man.
No, don't read the answer.
Inbox me. Give me half of the prize, then I'll get it to you.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
There's a picture of the man that we're talking about. So this is Margot's Waterloo Proud history moment photo. And this is a Waterloo native. And I think it was back in the 60s, and he's famous for a really good hit song. So.
Right, Put a Little Love in Your Heart. Jackie DeShannon's version of this song reached #4 on the American Top 100, and it went all the way to #1 in South Africa's hit parade in 1969.
Right. So that's a pretty iconic kind of guy, and hopefully some of you will look that up and give us an answer, and you will win a Boom Shakalaka mask, face mask, because you know those things are really in style, because we've all got to continue to be safe, Mayor. And,
yes, we do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're in that age group that's going to be very last, but what's your take on this whole vaccine distribution?
Well, it's, I see with the change in leadership, hopefully we can increase the amount of people that are getting the vaccination and have some plans to do it. I see they just dropped the age originally from 75 to 65. So it's just people having the ability to be able to distribute and be able to give the shots to people. So I think they're trying to hurry, but I think I also heard that the majority of people won't even be vaccinated for several months now. And then there's also new strains of COVID that are coming in that are a little bit more worse than the one that we just had. So So
wow.
That's it. But you got to keep wearing your mask, keep sanitizing your hands, social distancing when you can. Just even though things seem to be calm and cool, don't forget this is a pandemic.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And the one thing we do not want to get is the COVID fatigue or the COVID. Because yeah.
I'll tell you the COVID fatigue is different than fatigue of COVID, right? being tired of just being stuck in the house. Having it and being tired is a lot different. So
Say that.
you don't want it. You don't want it if you don't have it. If you don't.
No.
So,
Yeah, I just got word today that a couple of my family members have it, and so yeah, you take care of yourself because it just sort of sneaks up unexpectedly. That's probably the one of the worst things about it is you just never know what direction it's going to approach. So
right.
Look
Right.
at Derrick Holmes.
what? There he is.
This is ridiculous, man.
All right.
Oh,
There he is. Good to
Guys,
see.
I
Hey.
so apologize. I've been going nuts on my phone, and I had to click it over to there. And I usually do Zoom. I got on my iPad, but I just did 2 Zoom calls today, so forgive me. It's I don't even know what to say, but I apologize.
No, we appreciate that you were able to be here. Thank you so much, and it's great to see you.
Good to see you guys too. Tell the man thanks for his technical support. He's been working with me about 15 minutes over there on the side.
I know.
I just took blame for it. Hey, there. I just took the blame for it, like, cause I'm gonna get blamed anyway, right?
Of course. You see who he called, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brother call a brother.
That's right. Well,
Oh, man.
welcome. So now
Thank
you're just in time to tell us about this word that I think both of you represent. Say the word, Chaveevah.
Oh my goodness, let me look it up once again.
It's a surprise. It's called
Affluent interaction.
affluent interaction. Yes.
Affluent interaction. Wow. I would have to say it has to do with being affluent. Being someone who is of a particular type of charisma, a particular type of ilk, and has that ability to bring people with them. I think it's like a charisma, like supreme charisma, like is what I would guess. Because
supreme charisma.
That's better than the word. Let's just take that instead of the affluent interaction. Supreme
charisma. I like that. Supreme charisma. I'm a aspire for that.
Sounds like the ability to attract all good things to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go. But it's kind of, did you invent that word? Because I think we got that from your Soul Town article, didn't we, Chaveevah?
Yes, absolutely. Our word phenom, phrase phenom.
Yeah.
All right. You got ghostwriters. I see now you got ghostwriters. No.
Yeah, right. Definitely. If you ever hear of a Sharon on there, you'd be like, who's that good?
All right. Okay. Well, we just reminded all of our guests to be safe, hometown, and we're at the part of our show right now where we're going to give it a little bit of air, and it's basically about men's mental health, and specifically Black men. Right now, it's a trying time. Last year was awfully trying for everyone in America, and Black men may have been affected a little bit more. Chaveevah, so talk a little bit about that right quick.
Well, yes, I would say possibly a bit more, but at the same time, Black men tend to be the least likely to deal with self-care when it comes to all the different things that are going on and things that are already stressors. I guess the PSA is to be sure that you are okay. Look out for yourself, because statistically, you seem to be the last on everybody's care list, including your own. So these are trying times we're living in.
Right. What are some things that you're doing to help with to take in all this stuff that's going on, Derrick?
I do a lot of, I listen to a lot of motivational speakers and people like that. it's a Dr. Joe Dispenza right now, man. This boy is unbelievable. I mean, it's, you know, I read a little, but I'm not a big reader like I used to be, and I should be, because I'm running so much and I read so much business stuff that, you know, sometimes that knocks me out of my reading. But I'm a big listener of different things. So I think that's one of the things. I'm so used to sauna, and I've been steam, sauna, whirlpooling for 20-some years. Every day was part of my regimen, at least 4 times a week. And for the first 6 months, I was going crazy because you couldn't go to the sauna. And one of my friends said, "You need to buy one." I bought a home sauna, so that helps me too, you know, to go in and meditate. But I think it's, you know, it's kind of tough it's a tough type of situation because of everything that's happening, and of course what we're going through politically. It was just a lot of stuff going on that can bring on that stress, and those have been 2 ways for me. You know, I usually try to meditate a little bit, you know, when I get a chance, and try to think forward in the future. So, but it's affected me. It's affected everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I can feel the difference.
Yeah.
What you said? I'm sorry.
Looking forward is helpful, I think, because if we dwell in the moment too long right now, it's a little depressing. How about you, Mayor?
Just a good core of friends. I've been on my knees a lot as well during this time, praying, and friends and family, you know, audio books, whatever I can come across, and is trying to read. Also, I don't know if it's good therapy, but taking a look at the stock market too, I kind of found an interest the last, you know, 8-9 months, different types of stock and stuff like that. So just been trying to do things to keep my mind active and moving and sharp.
Good.
Yeah, that's smart.
Focus on things that aren't so in your face 24/7 with the news. You got to turn that television and your media devices off, I believe, as well. So thank you for that, guys. And now I think we got some questions for our guys before we sing happy birthday. And we're going to have to do a little extra longer show because Derrick wasn't able to join us so quickly. But Chaveevah, we should probably talk to Mr. Holmes real quick. What do you want to know from him?
Yeah, actually, I would like to know what kind of things have been keeping you busy this year. I mean, not this year, but this past year.
You know, I spend a lot of time with my daughter, my youngest daughter, Nevaeh. I have her, I mean, you know, 60% of the time so being an entrepreneur, when she's homeschooling, so we're spending days at a time, you know, sometimes a week or two. So we do a lot of things together. You know, we ride around a lot. We haven't been, you know, Denver was a lot worse than, you know, from the very beginning than Waterloo, you know, in different places that they got hit with it. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been super paranoid of this COVID, and so you know I've changed a lot of the things, the way that, you know, things that I do and places I go and how I go and that kind of thing. But I try to offset it by, you know, going for walks and you know, we ride around, do a lot of things, and in fact, we just did a what is it called? A story. What is it called? A storyboard. When you do it, it's a board where you. What was I know the name of this one? Mary, help me out. You know, you do it's a visual board.
Vision board. Vision boards.
Vision board.
Oh, okay.
Vision board. Yeah. So we've been doing a vision board every 2 weeks. And, you know, and so, because I always tell her, you know, you have to, like, when we write our goals, I teach her about writing goals and things like that. And so every 2 weeks we do a little vision board, and it kind of, you know, keeps us, again, you know, thinking towards the future and stuff like that. So I like watching good documentaries too when I get a chance. I love history stuff.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Well, staying busy at home is a challenge sometimes, especially when you've been home day in, day out for months, right? And Mary, you don't have that concern. Tell us about what's been keeping you busy, like running the city.
Well, just dealing with a lot of planning right now for the future, because you want to make sure that although you're going through COVID, that once we start to move past this and it's several, 6, 9 months, that the city's moving forward. So a lot of internal projects, a lot of planning taking place, a lot of meeting with people. Had a lot of national meetings too, and presentations. So it's been interesting, but with all of that said, it's given me more time than I really have ever had to like be more involved in my own children's lives, right? Being able to go to games or activities. I haven't had that in a while because I always run, so it's given me time to do that and being my parents, they're transitioning and need me around a little bit more. So life has really changed a lot for me and for all of us. So I've been trying to make sure I do those things that matter most. And that's your family and your friends and valuing those things.
Right. Now you two know each other well, right? I mean, you guys have been friends for a while. How did you meet? Tell us about your connection.
It's Waterloo.
It's Waterloo.
How can you not know Derrick or look up to Derrick? Derrick was related to some fellas that I grew up with, and that's all they used to talk about. This guy, hometown. But as I got older, just grown a connection. One of the most encouraging people that you ever meet. I don't know if you've ever been in somebody's presence and then you leave them, you're like, ugh. But when I leave from Derrick's presence, I always feel better about myself and about the things that I'm trying to do. It's not that he doesn't hold you accountable, but he has a way of lifting up your spirit. So that's something that attracted to me. And then my wife and I went out to Denver. Man, this man, took care of us, and treated us just like family as always. So, I mean, I've just grown up knowing Derrick, and I'm just glad at this stage of my life and my age that I have, more of a brotherhood connection. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. I appreciate that too, man. And he's being kind because I'm several years older than the mayor too. So I mean, probably a good 6 or 7 ball, and that's a lot, particularly, if somebody is 9, and you graduating from high school and stuff. But I grew up also with his older brother. Grew up under him. Lipsy was one of our mentors. One of the people that he's saying that I've been to him, and I appreciate that. And his sister Laura and all of us, we all grew up together. And so it's the incredible thing about Waterloo that I tell people about all the time is that it was tradition. It's almost like Fiddler on the Roof, Chaveevah saying tradition, it's like we hand it down that way. But he's always been, this brother's always been regal. It doesn't surprise me at all that he's the mayor. And anything he does won't surprise me, whatever he ends up accomplishing. We all used to play ball too. When they got older, we all used to play ball together, him and his little crew, man. They was some tough dudes. Hey, the mayor could shoot that thing, y'all, just in case I didn't know. The mayor could do the thing with you out there on that court, man.
He had a recent arm surgery.
Yeah. I can't make a layup now.
Yeah, no, he can go, man. The mayor, he's smooth. He go between the legs on you. He'll look you up to the left, man. He'll do a look away jump shot on you. So it was fun when they got older. We were able to ball together. Carl Waters is one of his boys,
Yeah.
They'd be balling around,
Right.
out there. So yeah.
Oh my.
Definitely.
Yeah, Chaveevah, did you have something you wanted to say? I know you were
just basically, I'd like to ask you both, are there any upcoming things that you have in the works that people need to know about?
It's just for me, you saying?
Both of you, yes, you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll let the mayor go first because, I certainly, I want to be able to do some things with the mayor too because, this brother is, he's outside the box. And when him and the first lady did come out this thing, man, that was some of the last free, before the virus hit. You know, we got to really get it in. You know, but you know, we were talking. We got an opportunity, he and I, just to spend a little evening together, and just his plans for the city, and just his love for Iowa, for Waterloo, and I mean, he's just so passionate about the changes that he wants to make. You know, and it's just like individual people, not just some politicians. They want to do it on a scale where when they leave, oh, this is part of my legacy and this. But he's sincere about, because he grew up, you know, grew up well, you know, upper middle class, but at the same time, he's seen something. But so that's one thing I love about him, and his passion about his politics, and so I'll follow him anywhere. I'll do whatever he asks me to do. You know, he already knows that you know, the leadership roles change. I'm the oldest, but he's the leader right now. So we're behind him.
Well, yeah. I think it says iron sharpen iron. So regardless if we're in this capacity or this capacity, as long as we're working together, connecting together, we sharpen one another. So that's what I always appreciate. And I know we ain't supposed to go back and forth with compliments, but this man's mind has so many genius ideas, and you know, thinking about how to connect this or to take something that's happening and make it this much bigger. So I've enjoyed that conversations, and I'm proud to say within the next 5 years, you know, a lot of these things are going to come into fruition on a national scale from what he's doing as well. And so I'm definitely in support. I will tell you, next week there are a couple events. I'll have to get that information out for you to be able to post it. Some national conversations about issues that we're facing with other mayors across the entire United States. But just a great way to be able to talk about things that are impacting cities as well. So looking very forward to that, and I'll get that to you. So I know we're short on time, and I know we haven't had that birthday song, and this time I don't have to sing, right?
No, man.
I know, because we cannot wait to hear Derrick Holmes sing the Stevie Wonder version to our birthday people after we get to announce who they are. But we know that you guys have some beautiful minds, and you're some beautiful men, and we just love having you. I love waking up knowing that you are our mayor, Mayor Hart, and I love waking up knowing that you are the CEO of Banneker Watches. And what you've done with that company and that brand is just amazing and phenomenal. And we are just so honored to have both of you at the same time on the show.
And you know what? Next month is Black History Month. And if you don't know, consider Derrick as a part of Black History Month, then at least make sure that we mention the name of Benjamin Banneker to our families and to our children and that legacy as well.
Thank you, man.
Yes, indeed. So, Derrick, I know you sing a variety of songs. You were the keynote speaker, and he's looking all curious.
Hey, Derrick, look, you know they got desperate when they had me on the show and I'm singing the Stevie Wonder of Happy Birthday to people, right? When they honor people on their birthday. You know it's bad then. Now y'all got somebody that can really sing.
But Chaveevah, me and Chaveevah do the first part, then we're gonna let you take it away. But we heard you singing at the KBBG banquet, didn't we, Chaveevah? He was getting down there.
Yes, absolutely so.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yes, it was. But anyway, we got 3 lists, Mayor. We're going to give you the first list, and when we finish naming off those people, Chaveevah and I will do the first couple verses. Then we're going to say, take it away, Derrick.
I don't even know if y'all should do the first couple of verses. I mean, I'm sorry. You know,
I'm with you, Mayor.
That's not it, right?
She had to get hers in. Why don't both of y'all do a duet then, and Chaveevah and I would just sit this one out?
No. See how you are? No.
Okay, you got outvoted. But let me do these birthday shout outs. I'm gonna start on the right side. I'm gonna go with Michelle Westfall, who used to be my secretary, who's my friend to this day, Miss Terry Smith, Stanesh Shaw, Michael Irvin, and Wilma Lillis.
All
Oh, my.
right. And happy birthday to Katina Frazier, Danny Banks, Julia Jackson, Tina Cooper, and Lisa Ambrose, Chaveevah.
Yes, and also happy birthday to Sheila Wilder, Tiffany Klinghammer, Luann Clayton, Linda Farina, and Doreen Mingo. Happy birthday, everyone.
Yes, happy birthday, beautiful birthday people. And Chaveevah, I'm sure you would agree
It couldn't fit more perfectly
than to have a world party
on the day you came to be. Take it away.
Derrick.
Oh, that's not me? Okay.
That's when you hit the skip version.
Can I do my own version?
Yes, please.
I'm going to do my version, and then I'm going to throw it back.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Happy birthday to all the women and everybody that was named on there. But I'll start. This is a little version I always like to do when I represent it. But it's like, people speak your name and think what a shame they're not there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everyone. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All right.
Happy birthday.
All right. All right.
He was acting all shy.
I know. He was acting all shy, but we have an answer.
Hey, it looks possible that we might have a winner to the trivia question.
Ed?
Yeah, I've had my hand raised for a long time here, ladies.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ed. We didn't see you. Yes, who do we have?
Well, Joyce Ann Wilder seems to be really trying to win this. She's had 3 guesses since she has Jimmy Holiday, Sammy Flynn, and John Henry Salas.
Actually, Jimmy Holiday is the answer, and I think does he have another name too as well?
Yes, James Brown, Jimmy Brown, and he changed his name to Jimmy Holiday.
Wow, yes, that's right. And thank you, Joyce. You win a Boom Shakalaka face mask. And for entering our Margot Waterloo Proud History Moment, and we will have that on our wall. So make sure you check that out.
Can I ask you guys something? What can happen if how could one of the birthday people what could we offer to them, like either trivia questions or something like that, and they could win a Banneker watch? Even if it's kind of
Banneker watch?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. If they participated, and if I don't know if it's a question you guys have or whatever, that whoever or whatever, however you do it, they could win. We'll provide that, and y'all can announce it post maybe, if that makes sense. I don't know. It just hit me.
Sure. You know what? That makes me think of, since we were so short on time today, I think we should do another show with you next month for Black History Month. Talk about Banneker and maybe give away a watch. Would that be a good
I would love that.
You think you could fit us in your
only
schedule?
if the Honorable can join me. If he can join me, I'm down.
Oh!
Hey, what? That's at least somebody care. Somebody care. They tell me I can't get on because normally I'm a monthly, but I can't get on because February is the shortest month of the year. So look, I don't get on in February.
Oh, okay.
I don't get on in Black History Month.
Well, we love you.
man.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for putting up with
Love
our
y'all.
technical difficulty. And Derrick, I feel like it's really my fault. I'm gonna go ahead and own it. It's my fault. I should have done more preparation and made sure that you were confident on being on today. So
Do you know
No,
what they
you
say?
sent it to me
All's
twice.
well that ends well.
I can't let you take no. I mean, you sent it to me twice. I don't know what happened to it, but I want to say congratulations to you guys also for being the #1 live show in the United States.
all right.
Hey.
Thank you so much, Derrick. And it's because of you too. You and the mayor. Mayor puts our ratings way up when we have him on the show. So we're gonna be off the charts and off the planet now.
That's a good one. But it helps that you two are so regal, and it helps that you have one of the best crews in the background helping you too.
Oh yes, and they are all interacting with us all the time. Thank you, Ed and Agnes. And I think we're gonna have to close it out because they want to go home. It's Friday.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
All right.
So we have another great show. Thank you both so much for joining us. And wow, hate to go, but it's that time.
God bless.
Yes,
Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing what makes you awesome, Derrick and Mayor Hart. And keep on doing it because you're making us all look good.
Good.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right, guys.